Gotta make a phone call. Y'all already know what to do. Give me that phone.
Phone bill gonna be high like a mug, man.
Yep.
What? Why you dialing so many numbers, man? It's not international.
Hold on. Babe, I'm on the phone. Hey, Pastor Dwight, I'm so glad you picked up that phone. I'm so glad. Well, let me tell you something. Evidently, the prayer didn't work from last week. It showed didn't, because the man said that you can't talk to him no more. So evidently, he is no longer a member of your church. So now you can stop coming on TV. All right. So, I don't know how this gonna look going forward and stuff, because now him and Paige said that they is getting back together.
Hey.
Excellent. So,
Ask Pastor, do you got still? Is he wearing a tracksuit?
All right, Pastor, let me go and get off this phone, because this man wants to ask you wearing a tracksuit. Bye. LY. Hey, you guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Kourtney, and this is my husband.
I got the highs, y'all, for watching that show tonight. This is the E-Dub. Paige had me itching with all that nonsense she was talking about, saying what God gonna do, and God said, no, ain't that.
Okay, so before we get into all of that, let me tell you what this channel is all about. This channel is about Kourtney and Eddie. We do relationship topics, we do reviews, and right now we're doing Married at First Sight. So if you hadn't already and you want to join this family over here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching us via Facebook, make sure you do what? Hit like and follow. And on all social media sites, I know y'all already going to do is already be a chitter chatter down in the comments. Comment down below. So you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Before we get into that, do y'all watch Married to Millions? What is it? Married to Millions?
Married to Millions. That's the show right there.
I should have did that, because I can show get my comment on that show right there.
That's real life, child. That's the show.
I can get my comment.
That's the show. Married to Millions. That's what we talking about, man. All this Married at First Sight, nah, that ain't where it's at. Married to Millions.
And then what about that other show? That new show that's finna come out, Married at First Sight Unmatched or something like that or whatever. Y'all let me know if y'all gonna watch it.
They try to milk that Married at First Sight.
They want to keep people on that channel. They want to make their money. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Before we go, you looking lovely tonight.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Queen Lisa from Coming to America. You look just like her. You look like. Where your dad McDowell at? It's the Golden Arches or the Arcs, not the Arches.
Now, the people have told me I look like, ever since that first movie came out, people have told me I look like Lisa, the queen.
Lisa.
So, I don't know what y'all think. But
where your sister at?
I don't know. She ain't playing this movie. Everybody want to know where she was.
Where she was at? Did she run off the Soul Glow, man?
Yeah. All right, you guys. So enough of that chitter chatter. Let's get into this. It's called 3 Little Words. That's what the name of it is. Now let's get into it. So Haley is having a conversation with her friends, and Jacob asked her the night before, was she basically physically attracted to him? And I thought she kind of stumbled around it, but
Bottom line, no. Yes, bottom line, no. If you can't come out and say yes or no, or you can say, yeah, I am physically attracted to you. If you got to just stumble around and hee-haw around the answer, that's a no.
Yeah.
That's a no.
So, and her friend asked her, well, do you think that you can,
I don't know.
And, of course, we know. Eddie wasn't watching it then. I was in and out, but I watched it. We know that Jamie, of course, was not attracted to her husband, whatever his name is, Doug or whatever. She wasn't attracted to him, the one that hosts Unfiltered. And she ended up, being attracted to him. Of course, gave him 2-3 babies.
That's okay. I hear you on that. But Haley, first of all, she's not attracted to Jacob. That's one. 2, the communication is not there. You know what I'm saying? See, Jacob is expecting Haley to read his mind. And when you get that cross communication going, you're gonna have issues, man. Like when she went downstairs to see Paige, and he thought I sent you a text. I thought you'd get the hint to come home. I was waiting for you. It don't work like that. You gotta tell a woman what you want. A woman gotta tell a man what she wants. It's all about communicating. Gotta communicate, talk. Get that ET fingers going.
All right. So let's move on to Ryan and Clara. They're doing pottery, which it seems like that's something Clara loves to do. So
she sucked at it.
or she likes maybe just the arts and crafts of it. So we found out that Ryan is a perfectionist. So he liked to be perfect in every area, everything. So he was trying to get that thing to going perfect.
I thought he was gonna break out a microscope and look at it.
So she asked him the question, so, where around the house can we just get us a little arts room or whatever? He was like, in the garage. For some reason, she was offended by that, but...
She said she wants she shed.
Yeah, he's like he just tossed her ideas to the side, which, it just depends on how much, she's into it. When you got paint and you got a whole bunch of stuff, you don't want them fumes maybe in the house. So I think maybe she was a little bit too sensitive in that area, but to each his own.
Well, when you have a backup build up like she does in that department, you're gonna be sensitive about everything.
So they also talked about their work schedule, and of course, I don't know how she did it. She took 8 weeks off to do this experiment or what, but of course she's not, I guess, or take that back. The pandemic. Yeah, forget about that.
They probably was grounded.
And so, of course, they don't see each other's work schedule. So, he was saying it may be a problem, her, traveling as much. She don't seem like she travel on weekends or could be or once a month or whatever. But, just hard to see their work schedule and how that's going to look like for them. All right. All right, so let's move on to this part.
What part? This part. What part, girl? Go on, Queen Lisa. What part?
Queen Kourtney. It's fine. I'll take that.
I'm waiting for
no way in my name.
I'm waiting for the Africans to come here and start dancing.
All right, so Paige is meeting up with Pastor Dwight. Okay, so we know that Pastor Dwight reached out to her. And he just found out, according to him, he found out everything that went down and what Chris said and stuff. So he wanted to talk to her, make sure she was in a good place and all that good stuff. So,
what pastor should do?
Yeah, allegedly, from what I heard, is the pastor really truly trying to get his church on, or get his name on out there, So maybe he's trying to get himself in these scenes on purpose so y'all can come down to that church.
Can't fault him for that. Get your shine on, brother. Get your shine on.
So he meets with her, and, of course, they sit down and say how each other's doing and everything. And Paige was basically giving him the rundown on what took place, how he did her like this and why he did like that and how she met with him and the baby mama and all this stuff.
What are you saying? Paige is out there snitching. She was snitching.
Well, yeah, she was pretty much giving him, which he already knew all that stuff, making him current. So one thing that the pastor said, well, listen, Pastor Dwight. He said, the Bible says that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Come on now, Pastor. It's in the book of Romans. And so he said that, and, I've been one thing, I know that I've been knowing Chris for a long time. And, when you have a man that's double-minded, he's unstable. So 1 minute he in, 1 minute he out, 1 minute he in. Is that called bipolar? Okay. 1 minute he in, 1 minute he out. And he said that, I've been knowing him for a long time. Many years ago, he was engaged. She was like, hold up, wait a minute. Many years ago, he was like, yeah, many years ago when he first met him, he was engaged. So he seems to have a habit of just engaging women. And he was saying that one thing about Chris, he knows him, he wants to be married. That's his idea. That's probably why he gets engaged to all these women so quick. And he wants to be married. And like I told him, I think that you was great for him, good for him. And I think that it would have worked out. But, it's one thing that, y'all keep having all these highs and lows, and that's just really and truly not going to happen, not going to work.
Nah, dog, it ain't going to work. It ain't going to work.
You just don't have nothing to say when it comes to Paige?
Nah, I ain't got nothing to say about Paige, man. Yeah, I'm not even going to waste my breath. I'll probably talk about the person that's in the scene with Paige, but I'm not going to talk about Paige because she's just a lost little soul.
And Paige said that she don't even believe that girl pregnant. What the pregnancy test said, which they gonna show you the pee on the stick, but what the pregnancy test said,
matter.
All of that stuff.
I don't care
so
the woman is pregnant or not. It doesn't matter. The man don't want you. Move on, girl. So what? He lied about the girl being pregnant. It doesn't matter. You should have some kind of self-worth about yourself. Say, okay, this dude actually, he had to lie to get out of the relationship. Apparently he don't want to be with me. So let me get my backpack and start kicking rocks down the road.
Well, Chris said, y'all talking all that noise. I'm going to show y'all. So I went on Instagram on Kamisha Reviews because I'm not finna friend no Chris. I'm not. Make it public. If you ain't got no high, I'm not finna send you no Instagram. So anyway, she screenshot and said that Chris made a post on there and basically saying that, this is the proof that Mercedes was pregnant. He got the little medical band and everything and got the date and all that stuff, got her name, first and last, got the hospital thing and saying, I'm showing that she was pregnant. But of course, we know now that she allegedly had a miscarriage. So, that's what he was showing. So that's what he said.
Why in the blazes are we giving all this energy to make some kind of excuse for Paige to make herself feel good? Who cares if she's pregnant or not? The man don't want to be with you. That's all I'm saying. Paige, you keep jumping back into this and keep, holding out for hope. This man saying this woman pregnant. Okay, if she's not pregnant, well, he had to lie to me to tell me she's pregnant so he can get out this marriage. So,
okay, let's move on. So Eric and Virginia, they are on a date, and I think they was doing the little golfing thing or whatever. What is it? Put?
No, he didn't put. That was like a golfing range.
Okay, and they talking about, of course he was able to now travel, and she basically trying to figure out, how you feel about me traveling, how was it, and everything. So she was like, well, I thought you was going to text me like, you wanted me to text you. So he was like, I was at work, which I agree with him. He better not be texting her while he is flying up in them skies. No, you can't do that. So no.
Nah, what you going to do? Let me get my phone and put the airplane joystick in my knees while I'm texting her.
Okay. No. And so he was like, well, that's my job, so of course it's going to be a little bit different. So, I don't know, behind Virginia eyes, it's saying something. It's saying worry. It's saying a whole bunch of concern. It is alarms going off.
It's saying AA, AAA, that's what it's saying. Cause,
she need a drink.
Yeah, she need a drink, man.
Yeah.
That's what when you see them things come back out, when you see something on
I see something.
Yeah, that's what she needs to drink, man. That's that's when a person go through withdrawals, man. They need that hit.
All right, so let's move on to Haley brought Jacob. I'm gonna call him Jake, like they call him Jacob, some new shirts and stuff because she's trying to get more attracted to him, and so she want to see him.
She got to basically dress him up. So
it didn't look like some of the stuff that she bought him was not some of the stuff he already wearing.
True, but she is trying to get him to coordinate so she can fall in love with him.
Okay, coordinate. So Jacob brought up the fact that, he's like, okay, got a little awkward, as you can see, they stopped talking. So he brought up the fact, of course, about not being attracted. And so he said, but, I thought we was going to talk about it, but you grabbed your grip and you left and you went on and talked to Paige. And so last night he said, she was like, oh, well, I thought you wanted some time to kind of reflect or think about it and stuff. So, me and Paige hanging out and they showed a clip of them, talking and stuff. I think that thing's at 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, 12, like 12, a little after 12. Yeah.
So he was like, I kind of sent you a text and, kind of.
Like I said, it's all about communicating, man. If you wanted her home to talk, you should have told her.
Yeah. And so it kind of went into that, and he was like, really and truly, I don't think you were ready for this. I don't think that you was ready for marriage, I don't think that, this is some, it seemed like she's not vulnerable enough. She's not opening up enough. So he was like, I really don't think that you was, here for this.
Yeah, she has her guard up big time, man. And the slightest little red flag she sees,
she shuts down.
And it's driving Jacob crazy.
It is. And he like, well, at the end of the day, after it's all said and done, if you want a friend at the end, we can do that. Because, you know,
he's got to that point, man.
If not, let them walls down so we can make this happen.
I said, man, you just go ahead and put me in the friend zone.
Yeah, that's basically what he said. So they got into the doctors. The experts gave them an assignment, and so put boxes in front of their doors. And the question was asked, which most of them, you know, how do you know you're in love, or something that had to pertain to love? When the first time you said you love, how long you was in love, and all this stuff. So let's move on to Eric in Virginia. And Eric went on this spiel about how he know he in love and this and that and that and this. He has so much conversation to say. Sometimes Virginia just be so taken back, like she's scared to say some things. And so he told her that, you know, he was in love with his first wife, and he's been trying to find that kind of love and stuff. He been trying to find, and he shut down, or, you know, women he dated was not giving him what his ex-wife gave. And I'm saying, well, if she was so much of an ex-wife, like, why y'all got an ex-wife? You know what I'm saying? Like, he making it seem like it was so nice and rosy. But he said they weren't even married that long.
Eric is like this. Yeah, your ex-wife, that's, you know, every woman or every person has a different type of love to give. Okay? Yeah, at the time you're trying to find somebody that can compare to your ex-wife. That's not going to work.
Right.
You can't do that, man, because if you're going to do that, you're going to be looking for a long, long time. Your ex-wife might show you a different type of love. This other one might, you know, love you just as much, but it might feel different and feel better. Right. It's just different. You know, she loves you in a different way. And, but yeah, you never try to, me personally, in my opinion, you don't go try to, you know, compare your future wife or future spouse to your ex, you know, when it comes to, you know, trying to, you know, ooh, I got to get that same love my ex gave me. No, that's a wrong move.
And Virginia did express that, you know, she has abandonment issues because she's never seen real love around her. And you know, everything ended in hate. And she's just afraid of that.
And that's all she's seen in all her life, right, growing up.
Yeah, I think that's why she's drinking like she's
Ooh, right here. That's what I was about to say. You took the words right out of my mouth. That's why I think she drinks so much, to cover that pain. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So.
I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure that was what me.
So yeah, I think as you hit it right in the head, I think she drinks like that to cover that pain, because all she saw was marriages in the bad situations. And I'm sorry, all she saw was marriages that ended badly. She saw marriages that just basically fell apart.
Right.
And she said the only relationship she saw that was sturdy and good was her sister and her partner. Mm-hmm. That's the only one. Mm-hmm. So
So let's move on to Bree and Vincent. So Bree said that they talking about love, of course, and so they ended up, you know, just saying that they love you.
I love you too.
But their love is growing, but they love each other.
Oh, boy, I'm telling you, man, it's like part one, I love you. The sequel. Man, I don't like being disrespected, man. I don't like being here. What? You just like 180, man.
And to me, I'm saying that seemed like a little bipolar-ish, you know, on first level.
That's like what's that movie when that woman, somebody was stalking somebody? I forget the name. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and so, you know, one thing that Bree did say is that, you know, when you don't look at their flaws anymore, you know, she said she's a person that look at flaws, she pay attention to all that stuff, you know, but when she fall in love, she don't look at flaws anymore. So, you know, I can understand what she's saying like that. Like, you accept the whole person for who they are. Don't look at me, child. I accept all your flaws. Last one. Yeah, I do. I'm going to tell you about them, but I accept them.
Why you leaving all the lights on? Everywhere you go, you got to leave a light on. Yes, I am the glow.
No, yes, I'm scared of the dark. All right, so let's move on to Ryan and Clara. I don't know about them. So they talked about love. Of course, we know that she fall in love easy, and he ain't never said I love you. So some of them questions, he was like he was getting all tied up and tangled up. Now y'all said that the reason Ryan is like he is because he a virgin. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Well, that L word makes him feel so uncomfortable. When that L word comes up,
Awkward.
he gets so awkward, man. The expressions on his face be looking like, somebody help me get me out of this situation. I don't want to talk about the L word.
Yeah.
So.
And hence, you go onto a show and get married. Well, you got to do that. So that's
Because you married, you ain't gotta love that person because you married.
So Clara did say that for her, she said, love, expression of love, stuff that you do for me, flowers, and do it because you want to do it, not because you feel like you have to, but just doing things for her. So that's kind of like her expression of love.
Well, I'm going to give you a word of advice, Ryan. I hear it all the time from old heads that have been married for a long time. Happy wife, happy life.
It's really happy spouse, happy house. I don't know.
All right then. All right. Okay, good. I didn't know that. Now I know.
Isn't it not just about the wife?
Not knowing is half the battle.
Yeah, that's right. That's an inside joke for us. So Ryan did say that he has trust issues, and of course we know that, and it takes time. So Claire was like, "So I got to be patient with you," and she on wit's end because she patient with the man when it comes to sex because she want to go on and make love with her husband. So
All
hey.
I gotta say. If Clara ever get in a fight with somebody right now, she breaking bones. But she got so much build up.
Yes. Haley and Jacob are talking, and of course it's awkward for them because they kind of like on the edge and not in a good place. So they talked about love, and he said that one thing about him. Jake said that one thing about him is that when he started putting other people's needs above his own, kind of like he's falling in love.
Yeah, that's his definition. I know sometimes you just being a nice person, you put other people's needs in front of you. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm saying? Yeah, help an old person out. You know what I'm saying? You put their needs in front of you. Oh, it's like
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying. You see what I'm saying? I see what I'm saying.
And one thing Haley said that she hated dating, and I wrote this down because she said she hated dating, and she wanted to just get married. And I'm like, you got to date before you get married. You can't just jump into it unless you're on this show.
Well, yeah, that's true. To me, the understanding I got was when she was dating, she was getting tired of dating. She was dating some losers, and she just wanted to find somebody. She just got tired of that dating process, and she just wanted to get married. Yeah. Basically, that's what it is.
And I get it because I got tired of dating too. Because you never know what you're gonna get, honey. It's just like what it is. You never know. Box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Ooh,
so yeah,
she messed that line up.
I did.
Forrest's gonna be mad.
I was gonna say that. Anyway,
yeah, leave it alone.
But go. Yeah, so Haley and Jacob, they are journeying to his home. So Jacob gets to show off his home in front of all the Married at First Sight people, and so y'all know his home has been probably his home has been one of them characters on the show, honey, because we've been talking about it so much. And so anyway, Jacob is showing off his home. They are, of course, looking at the pool, and he's showing Haley around and everything. So they having a good time, and I think his house was perfect for quarantine. So it's just them.
Oh,
he got a pool.
We got the pool. Got the weight room.
Yeah.
We got the sauna.
Yeah.
He got the man cave. Yeah,
it's perfect. He got the little beach.
That's one thing. You got the beach out there. You want to go outside and just chill out.
Yeah. So I'm sure he is missing his home. And so, of course, we find out that Eric and Virginia came over. We found out that Bree came over because
Vincent had other engagements he had to do.
And then Paige came over, of course, by herself. And then that was it. Oh, and Ryan and Claire. Yeah. So they came over. So, Virginia pulls Haley to the side. Or they pretty much walked through the house and stuff. And, just talking and having conversation. And so she was saying that, how's things going? But for them, Eric, while he was at work. She done organized the refrigerator, organized the clothes, organized this, did this and did that, and he came home, didn't pay no attention. He probably was tired. And so she said that when he cooked for her and she didn't appreciate it. It sounded like a lot of tit for tat. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of tit for tat going on in there.
That's part of people trying to get to know one another.
Yeah.
Okay. And I can kind of understand both. Well, actually, especially Eric. You know, you flying and you working and you come home. You probably tired, had long shifts. Yeah, you probably saw it, but you probably didn't like. Okay, I'll say something to her tomorrow about it. Then tomorrow comes around, you forget about it. Yeah. You know, so yeah, man. I just think that that's just a little petty stuff.
It's petty. Haley did say she just basically want Jake to relax. You know what I'm saying? Get to know each other. And as we can see, you know, that seemed like, because you got to become friends first. So don't take the edge off and just get to learn each other and know each other. So they had a conversation where Paige was letting them know that Chris wants to meet up.
No. She said, well, I met him and his ex-fiancée, and we talked. I told him how I felt about the situation. Plot twist. I said, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go. Huh?
Oh, I said she did say that.
Yeah, plot twist. I said, oh, he wants to meet me, just me and him, and the smile she had on her face. I said, I'm not even going to talk about Paige, but God.
Well, you did a good job explaining that, because I ain't write all that down.
Man, just like, I want people to get the visual of what she was saying and how she was acting, especially after how Chris did her.
Yeah. Virginia asked the question, so like, are you going to, so if the baby was not in the picture, how are you going to proceed? Which I would still try to work things out or whatever. And Paige just said, well, it's whatever the good Lord tells me, when I wake up, when I go and have a conversation is whatever. So I'm like, girl, please just stop with the good Lord.
Yeah,
just
she needs to stop putting God into this, it could be the devil doing this to you.
Or it could be production saying, hey, you need to go over there. Don't put the good Lord in it. Because if you wake up, baby, you would have been woke up and said, listen, the good Lord spoke to you and said, listen, just cut this. I'm not in this. Just cut it because it's too much.
Like I said.
He ain't finna have you stressing out like that.
This is production. Mm-hmm. I hate to say it, they like, ooh, this ain't. This has to be production. Yeah, it's no way. If a guy did a woman like that, she still have his number in her phone. Yep. She was still taking his call. Ain't no. Then you meet the baby mama. Ain't no way, man. You all supposed to be married. Ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. That's my new T-shirt. Ain't no way.
Ryan and Clara, they are meeting up. Of course, he found out that her love language is gifts and stuff like that. And I was asking my husband, what is my love language?
Clara's love language is donuts, boy. Ooh, she gonna start sponsoring Krispy Kreme.
And let me tell y'all something. Eddie pointed this out. Is that Ryan letting y'all know I'm black, baby. Black Lives Matter. He wore his T-shirt. Right. Y'all gonna quit stop saying he ain't black.
Ryan said, I want to show y'all, especially you, E-Dub, keep questioning my blackness. I said, yeah, bro. Much props, man. Much props.
So Ryan asked the question, they were going back and forth and talking, and he asked the question, so what pretty much motivates you?
Donuts.
And so she was like, what do you mean? Like, motivate me to go to work? Of course, income, I need to pay my bills. So that's the motivation to go to work. But, like, what do you mean? He was like, kind of like, what drives me, fitness. And, I have a purpose, getting up every day, knowing I have a purpose and fulfilling that purpose and stuff. And she was like, I did not know I was coming to a motivation seminar, honey. I guess this was the free donut. Free motivation and free donuts.
That's what happens when you have a bag up, build up. You get edgy, you get irritated. Every little thing he said just gets on her nerves.
But if they wasn't in that case, she'd been like, oh, I am motivated to be your wife. I'm motivated to do right. I am motivated to speak. I'm a motivated. And you know what?
Back up, build up.
For me, I understand what Ryan was saying. But you have to... And see, in the dating process, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you find out before you get married to a person. You know, what motivates you, because sometimes you may not want to be with a person that's unmotivated. All they see is going to work, but you have a purpose. You know, you want to live life. You want to live life to the fullest. You know?
You want to leave a legacy behind.
Right.
You know, that person might not want to do all that.
She didn't want to eat
all she want to do is eat donuts and but then again, we say she eat donuts, but she got this bag up built up, so she got all this energy. She don't know to do it, so she eat. Right, boy.
I'm telling you.
Boy.
And then, y'all, I don't think she was eating all them donuts. She just buying one, putting it back, buying one, putting it back. It was a lot of editing and stuff. But to me, she just kicked Ryan in the gut when she said that. She was like, I didn't know I was coming to her. And he was looking like,
well, that's what I'm saying. What she said was wrong. Yeah, she shouldn't have did that. She shouldn't have kicked him like that. But on the other hand, that's what happens. You got back up. What was like 28 days? Or 20 days?
I don't know, but I don't win years.
Yeah, you different. Yeah, cause she used to just give her cookies out. Cookies over here.
Before that was when I was single.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about Clara.
I'm just telling for the people every time you went years and you was married. No, I was not married. I was single, so I was.
Oh, it ain't on their business.
No, it ain't. But I'm just saying. What I'm saying is that you right. It's Clara.
Yeah, she used to it.
She was chit chat with that boyfriend right before she came on the show.
Now it makes sense why he was trying to get a booty call for the show, because he was used to getting.
And she probably that's true.
Yeah, cookies over here, cookies over there, cookies for you, cookies for that, cookies everywhere.
All right. Vincent is moving on to Vincent and Brianna, and he's basically trying to teach her Spanish because he wants her to be a part of his, world.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, and so he put the words up there every day, and they had their moment. He got her a bike and all that stuff. It was hee ha ha. It was lovely. They is the power couple. They is in love. Everything is perfection.
You see how it builds up. that couple, Vincent and Bree, they build everything good.
They chuckling,
and birds tweeting, rainbows and
he
flowers.
said, I'm gonna get Cookie. I'm gonna get her own little basket. So we riding the bikes. She gonna be up there. She gonna be like,
like a Saturday morning cartoon, man. Saturday morning cartoon. Everything just perfect.
Yep.
Perfect.
Now let's keep going. So we moving on to this train wreck. Paige meets up with Chris, and she said, and I rewinded to make sure. She said God has led her to meet with him.
The devil led her to meet with him.
I don't know what God she's talking about, but she said the God that led her to meet with him.
You know, the devil can come in different disguises too.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? And apparently she don't understand that. She don't get it.
So Chris said, they sit down and whatever. So she looking kind of blank faced, and he is too. He got the little crazy smirk on his face.
I walk in there all funny looking.
That's what he is. Funny looking.
No, I ain't be a dude alone, man. Hey, man, I don't blame you, Chris, man. I don't blame you whatsoever.
So Chris said that, he was mad at her last Sunday, but he okay now. Mad at her for what? You the one put that meeting together with you and your ex-fiance, and mad at her for what? But let's keep going. So Chris said that Paige did let Chris know that, I met with Pastor Dwight. He wanted to meet with me, and he wanted to check on me and just let me know what was going on and reaching out to me. So of course they did a little side note confession, and Chris was mad, like, he can't never say nothing to me again, because he shouldn't have never went behind my back and talking to her without his permission.
Well, here's what I think about that situation. When he said his pastor was on his team, not her team.
Mm-hmm.
That right there told me all I need to know about Chris and that marriage. Because they're not as one. He don't look at them as one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's my team and her team.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Paige need to give that up. He don't see her as a wife. Because if you see a wife, y'all are a team. Y'all are one, But now...
That's right, baby. Take me on my
Yeah, but now, he's supposed to be on my team, but come on, man. No. And Paige was just smiling, cheesing.
So anyway, she wanted to know why we here. Nobody said anything, so she was like,
she said, I'm getting mad now.
And she started cussing, and she was like, this just wasting my time. So she gets up and she was talking to the producer. So did they tell her to go back and talk?
Yeah, they told her.
Because they could put the words at the bottom.
Yeah, they told her to go back and tell him that you don't want to have any more communication with him, something like that.
Yeah.
And so she went back over there. And my thing,
and
like,
he sucked the word on baby.
That's what I'm saying, man. They just like.
So Chris said that he told Paige that she was like, listen, let's cut all the crap. Why are we here? Why do you want to meet with me? So Chris was like, listen, well, let me tell you one thing. I'm afraid. I'm afraid that of having my child raised by another person. You know, I don't know why he feel like that, but anyway, I guess he think the Mercedes gonna move on to marry somebody. I don't know, but he afraid of his child being raised by another person. I'm afraid of falling in love with you. He said, and I got just a lot of fears. I'm afraid. And I wrote this down because he's like, I'm afraid, yo, I'm afraid, yo. I was like, who is you talking to? Is you finna rap? Like every word was a yo. I guess just like y'all young folks say, bro. You know, so
I say, bro.
Not like they say it.
I do say it. What's up, bro?
You don't say it to me.
Hey, you a woman. You know a bro.
They say it to women. So it's just they say it.
I say man to you something. What's up, man?
No, you don't say what's up, man, to me.
I say, man, what's going on?
You don't do that. But anyway, Paige said that, after he expressed all of his emotions and feelings and stuff, she said, I appreciate your honesty. And she said, I do hear you. And so where do we go from here?
Yeah, when she said that, I was like, you know what?
And Chris said, what do you want to do? So Paige was like, well, let's just do the reset button. Let's just start over. Hi, my name is Paige. Hi, my name is Chris.
I'm going to screw you over again.
And you know what? What I wrote down was like, Chris lying. Chris is lying all about I'm afraid of falling in love with you and all that he gave, because in the beginning we said that he was not attracted to her, right? That's when he made the phone call, found out whatever, girlfriend pregnant, whatever.
What are you lying about now?
He lying all that spiel he just gave Paige.
For real?
I say he lying because if you go back, this time I'm afraid to fall in love, you go back, he was never attracted to her, according to him. You know what I'm saying? When she walked down the aisle, he cursed because
what he saw, he didn't like what he saw.
So you can't.
But she, that's what I said. Let me go back to this. I'm gonna leave it alone after this. It gotta be production. Got to be production. I'm gonna take that to the grave with me. I'm gonna be in my casket. It was production. It was production. It's no way a woman is gonna continue to get sucked in like that and believe the lies. I can't believe it's hard. Nope, can't. I'm not gonna accept it. It got to be production. It got to be production. Production. Got to be.
Now let's move on to Vincent and Bree. So they are doing the salsa dancing, or at least trying. So it seemed like Vincent did some dancing in his prior, but never salsa dancing, or it's been a while for salsa dancing. And Brianna, I guess she was a dancer or some kind of dancer, and she looked cute. I see you, girl, kept them heels on, honey, while you was salsa dancing. So while they was doing that, every little step, he was cussing because he couldn't get it. Vincent was cussing. And to me, Vincent is easily to get embarrassed, especially on camera. And to me, bro, why you even do this show? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, he started getting mad.
Vincent seems like he tried to live up to a lot. It's an image thing for him. He don't, like I said, he don't want to get embarrassed. He don't want to look like he don't know certain things. So yeah, he's easy to get frustrated and embarrassed. And when they was salsa dancing, he messing up. And the guy said, let's turn the music on, dance to the music. The music I heard, every time Vincent messed up, I can kind of see him going to that deep zone. Well, it's that psycho music. Ching, ching, ching. He went from like laughing and giggling and start cussing and zoned out and just like, yeah. It's like he shut down, man. And to me, I hate to say it, Bree need to worry about that, man.
Yeah, she do, because at that moment, she's having to tap dance around his feelings because we don't want another episode of him walking out on her like he did that time. So she's tap dancing. Okay, well, how do you feel? What's going on?
Basically, she got a baby him.
Yeah, well, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We all had to learn. You know, da 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 da. Ain't nobody finna deal with that, honey. Ain't nobody. You could talk to Cookie. You ain't got the dog. You ain't got to do all that too. So no, you don't have time to be babying him like that.
Don't get me wrong. Vincent seems like he's a good dude. But that, to me, that flaw is a major flaw.
Oh, major.
You know, a scary flaw for a female.
For real. Because you don't know what he's going to snap and do.
Yeah, so that's a red flag, and Bree needs to kind of watch out for, or Vincent needs to go talk to somebody about.
Yeah.
Like some counseling.
Yeah, he definitely gonna do that. And you know, like I said, when he good, but when it's bad, it is bad.
It's no in between with him.
No.
There's no in between. That's you rather have somebody that's kind of in between. You know what I'm saying? But when you got somebody good, like, oh yeah, I'm on cloud 9. But when it's bad, they're gonna take you through. So. And
then the point where he's like, you know, at least talk to him like, baby, you know, it's okay to calm down. Like, yeah, you're right. Let me just give me a minute.
No, he won't feel none of that.
He drinking that water. What it was, the ring the first time. Yeah, this time it's the water.
But it's not what he's doing.
It's the blank look.
It's the blank look.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing there. Like he just zones out. Like he's in a dark place.
Like he finna back slap her. Because she keep talking. So the last part is that we found out that, of course, you know, Eric did a dinner for Virginia and came
his bachelor pad
at his place, and she got a problem with that. She was like, I got that little strange note and stuff, and he was like, you know, I know he liked to be in his element, in his place and stuff, but oh my goodness. So anyway, I don't know why she don't like his place, but
because she don't like this place because she know he has a nice place. And I think the reason why she has a problem with his condo is because he entertained a lot of women there. And I'm thinking, okay, you upset because you feel like a lot of women came to his place, but you hang around a lot of dudes. I don't get it, man. It's like double standard, man.
True. That is real true. Because, you know, like I said, I had wrote down, I see something in her eyes. It was like, you know, she was like, well, you know, how many times you done played the guitar?
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Who you played the guitar for?
Is this where you had your women and da-da-da-da-da and da-da. Yeah, she was questioning him a lot.
Yeah, I said, but you hanging around guy friends. You didn't want to say, I got keep my guy friends. You know, okay. So Eric said, okay, fine. You can keep your guy friends. But you have an issue with his place. You're assuming something you don't know anything about, but in your head you think he did say, yeah, I bring women over. Yeah. But that's his past. His past. He's married now. Yeah. But you're married, but you still got your guy friends. Ain't fair to me.
So they ended up, she did ask him about, you know, as far as what he said about his ex-wife. He ain't never been in love, like trying to find that kind of love, but he cleaned it right on up. That's right, clean it up, Eric. And so he was like, you know, I'm feeling it for you because let me tell you something, love is different. I ain't never felt the love from nobody until I met Eddie.
Eddie Murphy. Gosh, she's Queen Lisa.
Until I met you. So I ain't never felt that kind of love till I met you. And I really thought it was just weird because, you know.
How's that weird?
I never felt that before. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it felt so good, and it still do, you know, so I never felt that before.
You fall there on camera, got me all blushing.
I was waiting for you to say it back to me, because you done told me that off camera. You can say it to the people.
She alright. No, you're joking.
So anyway, Eric did end up saying that, you know, he loved her and she loved him, and so, you know, they had the little nice little romantic music, kissing and holding hands.
The boy can play some good. He can play some guitar.
Yeah,
I give him that.
He can't serenade.
Yeah, but he can play the guitar. I was like, okay, Eric, I see you, man.
Yeah. So he put out all the stops, the roses, the food, and all that stuff. I just hope that it can work because I still just see some uncertainty in her eyes.
Yeah, but I still think, to me, they are the stronger couple out of the bunch, in my opinion. Who you think?
This a rock now. Remember this?
I know. I'm talking. I know she got issues, and I thought it would be Bree and Vincent, but Vincent scares me with Bree. You know what I'm saying? And Jacob and Haley, I think that's a wrap, in my opinion.
Yeah, like the people said in the comments before, ain't nobody no match. This is
And,
they just ain't nobody.
And Clara and Ryan, I don't see that working either, man.
People say that Ryan ain't attracted to Clara. I beg to differ, but you know we'll see what happens.
Well, she eating donuts, man. I'm telling you.
You better hurry up and get on some workout programs or something, honey, because
what she needs is get that backed up build up out of there because she's frustrated.
Yeah.
When you frustrated like that, I don't know, but I heard women get irritated.
All right, you guys, on that note, this video is long. I know it is. And if you got this far, I sure appreciate you. If you didn't, anyway. All right, you guys, so on that note, we're going to go ahead and get out of here so we can go to bed, y'all. We film right after this long 2-hour show. So, yes, sometimes energy just be a little bit drained.
Yeah,
so
tired tonight.
Don't forget to do what? Go with God and let God go with you. We'll see you guys on the next video. Deuces.